Hey guys, Matt here. I'm coming to you with a deck profile for PK Fire. Uh, just a quick little rerun. This deck has many variants. There's Pure, there's Kaiju, and there's PK Fire, and then there's some other weird variant I can't remember on top of my head right now. But I tested them all. I played them all in my locals, and pretty much the one that's been most satisfactory to me is PK Fire. I like the Kaijus, but they didn't do it for me. PK Fire was pretty much where I did all my better combos and my better plays, while in the Kaijus and Pure, the combos were not as good or not as well thought out as what you can do with PK Fire. So yeah, let's start with the deck profile. I play one graph. I've seen a deck profile where some guy played. I don't think he played any. I can't. He either didn't play any or he said this card was really bad. He said he bricked with this card a lot. I don't see how you brick with this card. This card is just a free BurningAbyss from your deck. It's not as good as Sir, but it's still pretty good. He played two Sir. Sir is just the main card in the deck, just as Skarm is the big three. So obviously the ratios is 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, which it was back to 3, 3, 3, but that was just too broken. Then we play one Libic, one Calcab, one Barbar, two Farfire, one Libic. This is pretty much a standard BA lineup. I say that, but you can pretty much either play a second Calcab or a second Libic. The only reason why I'd probably run a second Libic is because of it. Well, its negating effect is really good because if you have a Beatrice on the board versus an Idea, they normal summon the Idea, you chain Beatrice, send this. They special summon Idios. These both will activate at the same time, so you have to order them in chain links, and since it's player turn priority, turn player gets to be chain link 1, or has to be chain link 1, while even though graveyard effects would be chain link 1, it's their turn, so they have to be the first thing in chain links. This will be chain link 2, so Idios will activate, this will negate Idios, and yeah. That's the only reason why I play a second Libic, or Ally, excuse me. Yeah. I play one tour guide because tour guide's limited, unfortunately. It was just really broken at 3. I loved it at 3, but unfortunately it's at 1. Then for the ratio on this, it's 3-1. Everybody knows why you play Rare Top. For the people who don't know though, it's a first turn Dante, because if you have this in hand and you have no monster on the field, like a Cyber Dragon, you special it, then its effect will activate to add a Speedroid to your hand. You will add Talkenborg. Talkenborg's effect is special it if you have a win monster on the field. And then you make your rank 3 play into a Dante. There you go. Some people don't like the ratio 3-1. They like to play 3-2 or 2-1. I feel like this is the best ratio because you don't want to draw this and you want to draw this. The reasoning behind playing a second Talkenborg is because these two cards aren't dead anymore, but it usually doesn't matter for the fact that you mill them pretty much all the time. Just like why you would play 3 Mass Change and one Dark Law. Then for the Phantomknights, you play 3 boots, 2 cloak, and 2 gloves. Some people like 3-2-1, which they would take out of gloves, but I like gloves because it pretty much puts anything into your grave when you need it. So yeah. Then I play 2 Maxi. You can play a third one by removing 1 glove or a bottomless trap hole. But 2 seems to be pretty good right now, but I might throw throw the third one back in because Synchro Monarchs are becoming a thing. So yeah. Or they're already a thing, but yeah. One Foolish Burial, one Raigeki, and one Dark Hole because removal in this deck is very important. That's why I play the PK Fire. Then 2 Twin Twister and 2 Allure. Honestly, if you want, you can take out the Allure because it's just, for my testing at least, I hated this card. I've never clutched a game because of Allure. If I ever try to, I just draw 2 non-dark things and discard them. The only time I find this useful, and by all means it's not even very useful, is when I'm pretty much just trying to dig for a certain card. But yeah, it's better than Upstart. I'd rather play this instead of Upstart, so yeah. Then 3 Fogblade. Some people want to play the other one, the Sword and the Wing. I find just these 3 good enough. I might play a Wing though because I like being able to the idea of banishing 2 and being able to special 2 out of the grave if you have both traps. And that's pretty much the reason why they like playing 3-1-1, but that's pretty much late game, and I'm more of an aggressive player, so I always try to go for the pushes during the first couple turns. So planning for late game isn't my big strong point, but I usually do. But like I said, you play 3-1-1 for pushes and for more card control, because some give the other 2 make it so it can't be destroyed and it gets extra attack, but this deck pretty much is okay with getting over monsters. 1 Bottomless, 1 Warning, and 2 Strike. The only reason why I'm not playing a 3rd Strike is because Monarchs, I usually play Monarchs, and they get around this card easily with their return, so yeah. That's it for the main deck. It's 40 cards. It was excruciating to try to cut this down to 40 cards because I love playing 43 cards, but my friend has been, just trying to make me cut down, and I did. So then we played 3 Dante, 2 Beatrice. The reason why you're not playing a 3rd Beatrice is because extra deck space is tight, and you usually don't go into a 3rd Beatrice all the time. 1 Pilgrim and 1 Virgil. The reason why I don't play 2 Pilgrim is because I like removal. Hence the reason why I play Virgil. Then 2 Breaksword. I'm unfortunately missing my other one. Well, not missing, but my friend has borrowed it for a tournament today. And I really wanted to get this video out as soon as I could. The reason why I play 2 and not 3 is because 3's cloggy most of the time. I never can make a 3rd one playing 3-2-2, so I don't understand why people would play more than 2 or less than 2. 2 just seems to be a very good number in this deck. Then 2 Leviar. You can take this out, honestly, but I'm more of a combo player, so making Leviar in my plays is pretty much a must, or something I always do. Not only is it good for combos, it's just good to have a second one for insurance if they like warning this or something. So you have a second one you can use. I thought I only needed 1. I thought I only needed 1 of Breaksword, but Breaksword comes up a lot, and so does Sea Dragon. Then I play these 2 cards. This is a card that OCG is playing, and I haven't been seeing anybody else play this, but don't quote me on that. But OCG is playing this, and the reason why is because this card, you detach 2 from a light insect and special summon this using this XZ as the material, and any XZ materials attached to this card as XZ material to this card. And what it does is it once per turn, you detach 1 target one monster on your opponent's field in defense position and shuffle it into the deck. Again, it's removal. It helps out a lot. And also, if you have another Dante on the field and these both attack, and you have this in the grave, when that Dante goes to defense, this gets to attach a light insect from the grave as material, so you have more fodder for next turn, pretty much. So it just reuses brilliant. So it's pretty good when you can't get over big walls that they just put in defense and keep sitting on until they top deck like the answer to your board. But you pretty much just have the answer anyways, so it comes up a lot. Then you play one Utopic Future. You can play two, but I've seen more Monarchs and Cosmos, and I'm more worried about Monarchs. So for the Cosmo matches I do go up against, I have a Utopic Future, but I haven't played Cosmo in forever. But yeah, so Utopic Future is good at one. And then for a rank 4 Dark, I play Dark Rebellion XZ Dragon. I play this because, again, like I said, I'm a more aggressive pusher. I don't like sitting on a Key Beetle and protecting my stuff. I like getting advantage on my opponent. Yeah. That's it for the deck profile. Hope you liked it. I've been playing BA for a while. And this is pretty much what I've come up with after years of testing. Not years of testing, like a year of testing. And it's just pretty much just been what's working out most. Like I said, this has more combo-based plays in here, unlike its predecessor, Kaiju's and Pure build. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you liked it. Please leave a like if you did, and subscribe to see more content just like this. And comment down below with constructive criticism, because I'm really interested to see what you guys are playing and what other people are playing. Like little text that people have been playing is pretty good. Just some pointers: you can play BLS, you can play Rubik, and you can play Concealing Light, Swords of Concealing Light for this. Those are all great texts, which I had to pretty much take out for Psalm Strike for this deck, to keep it at 40. But the reason why I like BLS a lot in the deck is because these two are both lights, so it adds to more, things that you can get rid of, because you don't usually want to get rid of a Dante, so you usually only get rid of a Beatrice, and now you have 5 targets instead of just the 2. So, like I said, thanks guys for watching. Bye.